All right. Well, good morning, traders. This is James with StrategyVault. It is Thursday, April 23rd. Market's going to open here in about 12 minutes. I'll tell you what we're looking at right now. So, as you can see in the last half an hour roughly, there's been a lot of manipulation in the markets already today. At this time, we are in an uptrend, but the system has notified of a sell position, put us in a sell notification. So what we're looking at here is we have a kind of a double top here. The market sold off overnight, starting at the Asian session open yesterday evening. And just to let you know, today I'm trading on a personal cash account. I caught this move down yesterday evening and made my quota, if you will, the allowable that you can make during an evaluation with Take Profit Trader. So, and of course that counts to today's profits and losses. That's why I'm trading on my personal cash account today. So we'll see what happens. There's going to be a lot of volatility in the market today. Looking at the news, it looks like at 9:45 Eastern Standard Time, we have
taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
let's see. We have S&P Global Services PMI. For red folder news, that's the only thing that I see as far as red folder news today. I have to advise you that we are not financial advisors. This is for entertainment purposes only. And welcome aboard. So, with that being said, let's see. That's red folder news. Now, also, I always inform everybody you've got to be aware of any Trump news coming out or so it looks like overnight the military has carried out another interdiction of a sanctioned vessel in the straits that they're fighting over for the war. We're still in a ceasefire this time. Oh, we're waiting. Looks like Trump's stating he will impose new 15% universal tariffs soon. That may have been that drop there in the market around, let's see here. That drop came in about 8:45. So, like I said, we've got the PMI coming out here at 9:45, 15 minutes after market opens. Let's see, we'll go ahead and draw the zone that we're watching. And as you can see, price is bouncing right off that zone. Make that a little bigger so everybody can see it. This is what, right at this time right now, this is chop. So we need to be careful and watch out for that chop. Last time price was at this level, we got a pretty severe drop. So we'll see what happens. About 7 minutes till the market opens. See, there we go. We're pulling back at this time. Now, my thoughts are if we break this trend line here, we got more movement to the downside. Pretty good double top right here, but also look at, we have a double bottom as well. So I don't think the market at this time knows which way direction it wants to go. So we can only draw our trend lines and our consolidation zones. All right, looks like the market's going to open here in about 4 minutes. And once again, it is definitely chopping around, but as you can see that it rejected right off the zone that we just drew. Now we're testing that trend again. So we'll see what happens. So the overnight high looks like it was 27,080. Yesterday's high was 27,130. 8-ish. So we'll see what happens. Looks like they're trying to break that trend. They've tried 3 times now. 1, 2 here, and then 3. So if they get it done this time, we may be looking for movement to the downside. We'll see. About 2 minutes and 30 seconds till the market opens. We'll let the market. We're pushing down. They're breaking that. They're trying to break that trend again. If we get that trend broke, the next level I'm looking at is. Let's see here. Oh, did I draw that? No. Let's see here. Next level I'm looking at is 26,980. If we go below 26,980, we're looking for more movement to the downside. We'll see what happens. Got about a minute here. Now remember, there's news within 15 minutes after the market opens, so you need to be aware of that. Broke that previous 4-hour candle high. Do a little bit of pullback now. As you can see, there's a lot of volatility in the market at this time. All right, looks like the market is open and we're dropping. They're trying, there we go, breaking that trend, broke the 980. And now we're pulling right back up. With that previous 4-hour candle open, this is why you wait. This is manipulation. Pulling right back up. If we get a close below the 980, like I said, we'll be looking for movement to the downside, but it doesn't look like it's going to give it to us this time. There is a lot of manipulation and volatility at this time. We may come down to this level today, the 26,910. That may be where they want to go. Like I said, I'm looking at that 980 level. Let's break that. Then I'm looking 960. Actually, we already pushed down to that 960 level. Let's see if they have any follow through. We're gonna wait for the opening range to form before we get in anything at this time. Because, like I said, we got news coming out right at that 9:45 time frame. Right after your opening range forms, you got news coming out. So be careful. Okay, so now look at that pullback, pull them right back up to into our trend line. This is what I was talking about, the manipulation that we may be moving to the upside. So here's the next level, the levels that I am looking at, and no action will be taking place until one of these two things happen. We're looking at a break of the 27,030 for movement to the upside, and I'm looking at the break of the 26,980 for continued movement to the downside. And until one of those two things take place, I'm going to set on my hands. Because like I've said numerous times in my videos, this to me looks like a sideward blender, a chop zone, and those are long blades. Those wicks are long blades. But I also told you that the wicks all tell a story as well. It tells you where they're trying to push the market to. So eventually those levels will be hit. It's just when. Do we even have anybody in here? Let's see. Okay, see what I'm talking about? These levels. Here we are, back again. Manipulation at its best. This is why we set on our hands. Okay. See the movement to the upside now? We can break that 30. We're looking at, I'm looking at the next level I would be looking at would be the pre-market high, the 2780. There we go. Pretty bullish at this time. Let's see. Let it pull back. All right, we're gonna go long. Let's see. That we may get trapped. Ooh, look at that. Right back down. We can get some push up. See, that's the thing. We didn't let it close. Get our push. Let's see if we. Let's see. This is about like yesterday. Let's see if we can just get our push up. Let her push up. About 2 minutes left. Well, I don't like this. See, this is where I should have waited for the notification from the system. That's my fault. We did break the 30 level that I was talking about, but we went right back down. So if we get more movement to the upside, we'll see. Come on. We'll see how this candle closes out. It's not looking good. That's okay. The volatility is crazy. Let's see, break that zone. There's our zone. If we could close outside that zone, that's the problem. Right back down. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, the markets. Gotta love it. See if we can push, get our push up above that. There we go, nice. Now we're looking. There we go, nice. Let's see how this one closes out. Get our push. Let's see if we can get that. There, nice. There we go. And let's see how this candle closes. If we can go. Okay. See, look at that. The last 10 seconds of a 5-minute candle they like to do. Move it one way or the other quick. Push. Nice push. Break that 40. Let's go. They're pushing. We're pushing. There we go. Nice. Nice. All right. See how that candle closes. Are we going to break that 50 level? If we can, let's see. Oh, look at that. Wow. Yeah, we're going to, yeah, let's see if we, all right. So in our normal trading with our prop firm, we would have been trading 10 contracts. Like I said, this is my cash account, so I'm trading one contract at this time, but that would have been roughly $260. And I met my quota yesterday evening in the Asian market, so let's see what happens. Remember, we have news coming out. We did break the 40 level, or the 30 level, 27,030, like I talked about. We got our buy notification from the system, and it's playing out. Now, next level, like I said, is if we can break that 60, let's see. We'll do a little pullback. Let it go, pull back. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go long again. Let's see if we can push to that level. It may not. We can get our push. Push. And it may be. We get that push. We may not. Let's get a push. We can close outside that zone. The zone. There we go. Nice. But no. Oh, there we go. All right. So we'll take that. Just really quick. These are scalps. Once again, we normally trade 10 contracts, but this is my cash count. So that would have been another $120. Would have been. Tomorrow I'll trade my prop firm account so we can trade the 10 contracts at a time. I believe that we're going to try to go to that pre-market high. We'll see. But the reality coming out is we have news in 3 minutes. So they may use that to drive the market back down or even drive it higher. We'll see what happens. So if we break that 27,080, the next level that we're looking at here, I'll take a look here. There's nothing really but the previous day high, which is 27,138-ish level. We'll see. But look at pre-market high. We had a hard sell-off at the pre-market high, so you need to watch that. We're slowing down now. We're losing the momentum that was behind that. Once again, what did we do? We marked on our chart. We marked that it is at this time in an uptrend. Look right here. This is manipulation. They tried 1, 2, 3 times to break that trend, and they couldn't do it. This is why you wait. When you get these long wick, you wait. Eventually, it's going to come back down to here and break these. But will it do it today? I don't know. It all depends on what they decide to do. But as you can see, we're testing this level again, and a hard sell-off. Got back up here, sell-off. Now, if we break this, the next level that I'm looking at is up here. Maybe the Asia high here. They're going for an Asia sweep at 27,098. And then we have previous day high. This is what we're looking at. This is what we see. We don't. We'll find out what happens here and see. But like I said, we got news coming in 1 minute. 1 minute. Chicago PMI. See how it slowed down? Losing the momentum. There, look at that new. This is exactly why. Look at that. What did I say? Look at that news. That people got wrecked right there. This is why we were out. We're not in during the news. Now it may go higher. It may. But look at that. It dropped down. Took a lot of people out, and that. Gosh, what is that? Over a 30-point move to the downside. See what I said? Hard sell-off. Okay, so now what I'm looking at, if we break that 27,020 level, we may get that movement to the downside now. Gotta watch it. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're at the top of the opening range. See if we break it. So the high, it broke the opening range. Like I said, we're looking for it to. If we break that pre-market high, we may be going to 27,100 really quick. We'll see what happens. But also right there, that pre-market high is yesterday's close. See? Oh, bounced right off of yesterday's close. Right off. This white line here is yesterday's close. Right there. Now look at it. So we need to be careful right at this area. And also look here. We just need to see what happens. We need to be patient. Set on your hands. We will definitely wait. See how this closes out. Oh, there we go. Now it's pushing. Wait. See what I said, 27,100, and we pushed right to 27,000. Not yet. Okay, let's look here. Oh, there's the Asia sweep. I told you it was going to go to the high of the Asia. That was the next level, and it did. Let's let it pull back a little bit. Let's see if we break that Asia high. Then we see, need to be patient. See how this candle closes out is what we're looking for. Nice pullback. Let's see here. Pulled back to yesterday's close. Now we're pulling back. See, this is why we wait. Let's see here if we get that. See how this candle's going to close out. See if we can get another push. Well, well, I don't know. Let's see if we get our push. I don't know. That may be it. Oh, see, this is ay. Oh, the market. Right back to our zone. Come on, let's get a push back up. Push right back up for us. I don't know if we can. We should have waited. Here we go. We're pushing up now. Get our push up. Push. I don't know if we're gonna get. Let's see if we get a push up to that high again. I don't. I think that we're not gonna stay in it long. Can we get that push? Come on. It's trying. That pop. We need that pop up. Ay. Push. Nope. Got about a minute and 30 seconds till this candle closes. We can feel it. Yeah. Now we're back with inside that range. I don't like that. I don't know if we're gonna get her or not. We swept the Asian high. Let's see if we can get a push above that 80 again. Let's see here. We need to watch it. Let's see. She was trying. See them bulls step in. Push her higher. Go for a higher high. Doesn't. Yeah. Don't like that. This does not look good. What we're going to do see if we get that push higher. See if our zone holds. This does not look good. I don't know. It's gonna probably turn on us. It's looking like she's gonna turn. Don't know if they're going to step back in or not. Them bulls are done for a bit. Sure was looking nice. Give us a little rejection there. Nope. Okay, so what we need to be aware of in the last 10 minutes of a 1 hour candle, they like to pull it back, and I should have realized where we're setting out on time. So we got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes until a new 1 hour candle. And a 4 hour candle starts. I don't like this. Let's see. One minute. See if our zone holds there. See if we can get our push back up. Not good. Okay, we don't like that. Alright, we got our sell now, so like I said, we're going to probably revisit. We broke the trend. Let's see. Or is this manipulation? But see if we get a push down to that 4 hour open, or right down here, it's an opening range. Or we could all even come down to the pre-market low. Let's see if we break this. That 4 hour open. Let's see what it does. At about 3 minutes. We can get. I'd like to see it come all the way down to the pre-market low. See if we break that opening range. If we break that opening range, we're probably looking at movement to the downside. More movement to the downside. We'll have to see how it reacts. But once again, it reacts. See, once again, it's oh, this market is something else. Those wicks. See what I said? Those wicks are going to be revisited, and they were. Both of them were revisited, but now it's rejecting off that level again. See what happens. Got about a minute, 20 seconds till this candle closes. I don't think it's going to do it. We'll see. See, this is yeah. Let's see if we can get that candle to close below our trend. Doesn't look like it's going to do it. Get some continuation, more continuation to the downside. There we go, get our push. Doesn't look like it's gonna. Okay. We did open below the trend. We'll see if we continue to push down now. It's challenging once again today. See if we at least attempt that level again. Doesn't look like it's. Oh. See if we get our push. These markets are tough, and it has to do with the war and everything else. Get ourselves to the downside would be nice. It's trying. Bounced right off my entry. Yeah. See if we can break these. They're trying. About 2 minutes till this candle closes. Come on.
At Cox, your internet Internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. That's 5 New Year celebrations, 5 Valentine's Days, 5 4th of Julys, 5 Halloweens, 5 Thanksgivings, and 5 summers that go by
Oh,
too
this
fast.
is ridiculous.
Through it all, your price stays the same with our 5-year price lock guarantee. Cox, a step ahead. Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile. Taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
Wow. This market. Push to the downside. There we go. Push. Are we going to get our push to the downside? Are we going to revisit that opening range low? It's trying. As far as it's going to do it, I don't know. Are we going to break that 27,000? Now we need to break the 26,987 level. Are we going to fill it? About 2 minutes left on this candle. Need to break that. Let's break that 90 level. minute and 30 seconds left on this candle. We can get that candle to close strong and get our movement to the downside, what we're looking for. All right, 4 hour. We need to break that 4 hour candle open. We can get her broke. We might go to the test. They're going to test that opening range low again. Need to break that 980 level. Come on, let's get her broke, boys. Break that level. That's 10 seconds. Push. We need a strong close on this candle. See, I don't know. That 4. Nope. Let's get a push down. Ay, ay, ay. And look at that crap. Let's push it down. We're in that crappy range. Push it to the downside. Something's gonna happen. I don't like that. Or are we going to get our strong push? I don't know. Oh, this is ridiculous. Need to break that 87 level. Alright, I don't trust this at all, so we'll wait, see what happens. It may flush on us. I just don't like it. See, this is why. Like I said, we'll wait and see what happens. I don't like that. Look at that. Now, the reason that I exited that trade was this right here. Even double bottoms. Look at that. Even. So now we may be moving back up to the upside. So if we break the 27,030 level, we'll be looking at movement to the upside. But these markets are ridiculous today. We need to get, okay, so here's what I'm looking for, is our zone right here. This level, 27, it's about the 30 level. So if we get above this zone level, well, actually, I'm not going to get in a buy until I get an SV sell notification, period. SV buy notification is what I'm looking for. We may get it. See how it's pushing up? Look at that. There is the reason that I got out. We're definitely moving to the upside. See? Right back to our zone. Looks about like in 3 minutes we have national gas news coming out, so we'll see what happens with that. See if we can get that SV buy notification. Probably going to go more to the upside. We just need to wait. See, this is why we didn't get long. We are definitely in some chop. So at this point right now, let's see, let's take a look here. What am I looking for? Here's your range. This is what we're dealing with right now, roughly. Here comes the news here in about 20 seconds. What are they going to use it to push it down or pull it up? Or nothing? Now there's a push. Okay, are we gonna get our SV buy notification? I think here comes the SV notification. So what we'll do, there it is. We'll let it, oh, come on. Pull back a little. Now we'll go in. There we go. Let's see where we're going to push to now. Now we need to break that zone. Okay, so the top of the range here, the 70 level. We got our that zone. Push, baby. If this candle can close out strong, but right there, if we need to get outside that zone. I don't know if it's gonna do it or not. If we could get our push outside the zone. There we go. Push it. See if this candle can close strong. There's our buy. Are we going to get our follow through now is the question. We need to break outside that zone. Get our push. Wow. Come on now. Push, baby. We can't, if we can get outside that zone. There we go. There we go. I shouldn't have drawn that. It seems like it's trying. Come on, push. Let's see if we can get a push up. Aye. This is very challenging. Let's break that 60 level. If we can get a close outside that zone, and of course, look at that pullback. How ridiculous is this? This is look how ridiculous this is.
Need better internet? Cox Internet has the fast, reliable speeds you're looking for. Get Cox 300 meg internet with a 2-year plan, price lock guarantee, plus equipment included. Switch today. Taxes and fees excluded from price guarantee.
Well, we are in a buy notification, but I'll tell you what, markets are tough today. This whole week's just been pretty crap. Not good. Boy, are we gonna get our push back up? I don't know if we can break that 36 level. See if we can push up again. There's see if we can push back up to that 50 level. Now we need to break that zone. We're back right back at that zone. Can we push it out of that zone? That is the question. Push it out of the zone. Can we push it out of the zone? And of course not. You know, I think we're gonna wait. It was tough today. See that zone? We drew that zone, and it has been our kryptonite, if you will. We can, if we could. Let's see if we can get that push. I know, probably. There's a nice little pop. Let's see if we can break that 60 level. Break that 60 level. Look at this. This is just ridiculous. We can get a push. Can we get a push or a pop? Don't look like it's going to do it again. See if we can break it. See if we get that push up to the opening range high. 27,067. I don't know if we're going to get it or not. Push. There we go. We got it. So we're going to wait now. We got it. We got the 27,067, like I said. And now we're going to wait. Look at the box. Remember that box. Now the question is going to be, are they going to push it higher or are they going to drop it? Remember, we're at the end of an hour candle. I'll tell you, these markets are tough today. No doubt about it. See, this is the reason we got out. And it may push to the high. Went right back to top of that opening range. But I'll tell you what, so we are outside of our zone. Remember what I told you, what I've said numerous times, the wicks tell a story. So we may be pushing up that previous 4-hour candle high. But we need to break yesterday's closing price level, which is right there. We'll see what this 1-hour candle, how it closes out. See if we can get that push up. Let's let it pull back. There, we let it. There's a pullback. Let's see if we can get a push. See if we can get a push up to that high. 27,102. It's trying, and I'm not gonna stay long. There we go. We're close. Okay. I'm going to take that because we're approaching that level. Now we'll wait and see what happens. Well, all right, traders. So looks like we're gonna approach that previous day high. See if we can actually. They're probably gonna break it. Let's see if we can break that previous day high, or they may pull it back. We'll see what happens. And this is the last entry for the day. Break that 25. The 38 is the previous day high. 25,138. 27,000. I'm sorry. See if we can get a push. There's 29. I'm gonna get out, and it just because it's gonna react off that level. But that's it. Like I said, not a bad day. Hard day. Sorry about that. Hard day, no doubt about it. So tomorrow I'll be back on my valuation account where I can trade 10 contracts at a time. Looks like they're going to try to break it. See, there's that reaction right there. All right. So with that, thank you everybody for attending. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a good day.